So, Fortune magazine says trade tensions between the US and the EU are heating up, but the US is still hitting up countries like Denmark, Sweden, and Finland for a favor. Why? The egg shortage back home, thanks to bird flu, is getting ugly. The Danish egg folks are like, "We're cool with sending eggs your way for the next 6 months, but we're still waiting on the White House to tell us how many they need." Problem is, everyone's eating more eggs these days, and with bird flu popping up all over, Europe's not exactly swimming in extras. Truth is, US egg prices were climbing even before this mess. Blame a bunch of progressive activists, call them the white left, who got bored after pushing Black Lives Matter and messing with gender stuff. They decided to play hero for the chickens, saying they're stuck in concentration camps and forced to pump out eggs. So they sweet-talked state lawmakers into passing the Chicken Rights Act. The pitch? Humans have rights, so chickens deserve them too. No more cramming them in cages like it's Woot-2 all over again. Every chicken needs space to stretch both wings out. Farmers were floored. What? Our chickens were already packed in like economy class, and now you want them in business class at taking up 3 times the space? Profits tanked hard, think a third of what they used to make, so they tripled egg prices to stay afloat. That was the first price jump. Over in San Francisco, Chinese folks noticed something weird. Big grocery stores had crazy expensive eggs, but the little Chinatown shops? Prices barely budged. Were Chinese farmers dodging the law and skipping this chicken rights nonsense? The activists' lawyers caught wind and flipped out. Someone's breaking the rules? Sue 'em till they're broke. They zeroed in on a guy named Cao, a Chinese farmer still raising chickens the old-school way. Packed tight, no fancy business class space. They dragged him to court. But on trial day, Cao's lawyer was chill. He showed the judge a clip of him stepping out of his Tesla Model X. You know, the one with those falcon wing doors that swing up. "Your Honor," he says, "you've seen these doors stretch out full, right? But my car still fits in a regular parking spot, no extra room needed. Why? The wings go up, not out. Same deal with chickens. They don't need to spread sideways. They can flap up. The law says wings gotta extend, but it doesn't say how. Anyone who's grabbed a chicken knows they stretch upward just fine. Cao's birds are happy, flapping away, and they even get music time. Cantonese opera, no less, something other farms don't bother with." The judge was stunned, ruled Cao was in the clear, and that was that. Other farmers heard the news, cheered, and went back to normal. Egg prices dropped fast. The activists weren't done, though. They came back swinging with the Egg Rights Act, saying eggs are basically chicken babies, so they deserve rights too. In old-school farms, eggs rolled onto conveyor belts under the cages, mixed with poop until the belt moved and water washed them. The activists were like, "Lying in crap till cleanup? That's no way to start life. Would you want that?" Their fix? Eggs gotta be laid in clean spots, and chickens need outdoor time. Full-on free range. No wild-laid eggs, no store shelves. Everyone knows US labor ain't cheap. Free range is fine. Let the farmer's dog herd 'em back. But eggs in the wild? That's Easter every damn day, paying folks to hunt 'em down. With minimum wage at $10, $20 an hour in some spots, how many eggs cover that? Way more than a conveyor belt costs. Boom. Second price hike. Egg cartons in the US now need big labels bragging they're from Chicken Rights birds, complete with Chicken Rights and Egg Rights stamps. But here's the kicker: free-range chickens roam outside, bumping into wild bird poop loaded with bird flu. One sick chicken can wipe out a whole farm. That's why the US keeps culling flocks left and right. If they stayed indoors, would this even happen? Prices shot up again? Third wave rocket style? So yeah, egg prices keep climbing, and it's tied to these wild policies from the white left. The article says these folks are mostly middle to upper class kids who've never gone hungry, clueless about real struggles, just parroting whatever their progressive teachers drilled into them. Their wacky ideas? Straight up chaos for society. Here's some proof. Check it online if you want. California's Proposition 2, passed in 2008, set the wing space rule and bumped eggs from 99 cents to $1.99 a dozen. Then, Proposition 12 in 2018 banned battery cages, those poop-covered ones, and forced cage-free rules, even for out-of-state eggs sold there. It hit the Supreme Court, got upheld, and started in 2020. Second price jump right there. Look it up on California's site. I ain't making this up. In 2023, Taiwan had its own egg crisis. The DPP government bought 88 million eggs from Brazil plus some from Vietnam. Air shipping? Too pricey. So they went with boats. Cheaper, sure, but no way to keep them fresh. When the eggs hit Taiwan, customs cracked them open, moldy as hell. People waited forever only to find black yolks and green whites. Lesson learned? America? Want to copy that? Why not grab eggs from Canada or Mexico? Good question. Trump's burned those bridges. He's out here saying Canada's the 51st state, and Mexico's the drug capital, needing a U.S. military invasion. You can't just mouth off like that. Now both countries are laughing at our egg shortage, especially with Trump in charge. If Biden were around, they might have helped. Neighbors, you know? But Trump's been blasting off, calling Mexicans drug lords and Canada a U.S. annex. Feels good till you need a favor. Remember the LA wildfires? Both sent crews, no hesitation. Now, good luck. Europe's no picnic either. Trump's clashed with them over Ukraine, trade, you name it. How's he gonna ask for eggs now? Customs is nabbing smuggled eggs from Canada and Mexico left and right. People are desperate, and Mexicans are like, egg smuggling's almost as good as drugs. Here's the thing. Trump and the GOP could have owned this. It started under Biden. Play it right, and they'd rake in votes. But his crew's just sitting there, ignoring it, and now they're begging Europe? Lame move. Been saying it forever. Don't overhype Trump's MAGA squad. 3 months in and they're just now waking up? These guys can't run a thing.